remind you again. The law can be both a help and a hindrance.
Oh no, the footprints end here.
We should inquire with anyone nearby. If the miners came through here, they may well have seen them.
Hi there, have you seen anyone dressed like a miner around here?
A miner? I'm afraid not.
Motion to compel.
Hello, have you seen any miners nearby? About this tall? 4 of them?
Stop bothering me.
Jeez, whatever.
It must have been about 4 or 5 days ago. There were a few men who came through here carrying baskets and picks. I guess that could have been them.
Yeah, that's them!
4 or 5 days ago.
It was so strange.
Huh. This child.
I caught a glimpse.
And they took this road?
Yes, they followed it straight from here.
Let's go after them! More footprints. There's a person over there.
Help! Please save me!
Is that one of the people we're looking for? Oh, rescue first. Ask questions later.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Motion to compel. Inadmissible evidence! The law has loopholes.
Done. Bring it on.
Those monsters were so aggressive. My name is Wanyu.
Huh? You sure you're not a miner?
A miner?
Yeah, we're looking for a group of 4 strong fellas carrying mining equipment.
I think I saw those people.
Really?
Yes. I set off from Nantianmen the day before yesterday, heading for Lingju Pass. I was in a hurry. I didn't get a good look.
I think that's all we needed to hear.
I hope it's useful to you. I'd better get going.
According to this scholar, the miners were heading for Nantianmen.
Can we be absolutely sure that it was the men that we're looking for?
A child with a group of adults. Sounds... but...
Hey, perhaps that rock over there can tell us more.
forgot about our secret weapon.
It looks promising. I'll do my best. It's the same group, all right. I suppose it is an asset, though.
It's a good thing we brought our Kunjun compass.
You think so? It feels like...
Be that as it may, 4 fully grown men and...
Oh, you're quite right, Mr. Zhongli.
That's not all. We have encountered many clues along the way.
Great! No time to lose!
I left a mark in the vicinity just now.
Clever thinking. A classic Zhongli move.
There's no end today. Another
Useless. No time to lose.
Let's light it up!
There's a basket lying here, too.
Hey! Hello? Can you hear us?
Judging by his appearance.
Should we wake him up?
I can still dig.
Sounds like he's whispering something.
It seems that he thinks he still has work to do. There's a camp nearby.
How is he? He won't die, right?
He's worked himself into a stupor.
Paimon heard him talking about digging for something.
It's certainly a possibility.
It looks like there's something in his pocket. Are these ore fragments? I just witnessed the memories within these ore fragments. This person brought these fragments out of the mine.
How he came to be here is what we need to understand.
So he was kidnapped. But if they didn't need him, why bring him all the way out here?
Unless something happened.
Ugh. Paimon's had enough.
Oh, wait a moment. See,
What is it? Ooh, is it a present?
Something for us?
as I mentioned, before I met Uncle Dai, I was in a daze. I was so happy when Uncle Dai enlisted you to help. These are some crystals that I bought from the market.
It's beautiful.
But of course, take it. And this one is for Mr. Shangli. Huh? Is something wrong? Not to your liking?
On the contrary. I just hadn't anticipated receiving a gift during the current circumstances. But thank you. I will take good care of it.
I'm pleased you like them. It's nice to be able to give a gift that others can appreciate. Oh, I see more rocks over there.
You sure like rocks.
Ores are the crystals of the earth. Get some rest and call me when you're ready to set off.
Rest easy. I surveyed the area. Oh, however, there is something I wanted to discuss with you.
Huh? What's with the seriousness all of a sudden?
Traveler, does Dragonfall mean anything to you?
You mean the ore that Kunjun's looking for? What's so special about it?
Dragonfall is an incredibly rare ore used in forging.
Elemental reactions can produce material objects?
Indeed they can. Dragonfall first emerged in the midst of a great battle.
Cool.
And yet they are crystal creations all the same. Why is it then that a citizen of Liyue now wishes to strike upon ore that has lost?
Yeah, if he knows of its existence, surely... Weird.
There are those in the mining trade who retain
Ulterior motives?
a conclusion that is presently impossible to reach. Don't forget, rescuing those miners is the primary objective. We're drawing closer to our goal. When you're well rested, call Mr. Kunjun over to us. We should ensure this miner is settled here at the camp.
No problem. I'm done here.
Any results, Mr. Kunjun?
There are many beautiful rocks here, but then again, the memories of ore can shift with the passage of time. Difficult to say.
So there's never any ancient memories?
Rocks endure, but as eons pass, their memories are erased.
That makes sense.
Indeed. Wow. Such an immense tree.
And there's so many mysterious-looking crystals up there, too. Amazing!
This ancient tree. Let's conduct separate investigations. All right, then.
Kunjun, can you see anything worth investigating?
Well, there is this stone tablet here.
Doesn't seem very interesting. Paimon's gonna look over there.
Huh. It's worth a try, surely. Let me see. Oh! This is...
Hey, what's wrong?
just a bit lightheaded. Not yet.
Whatever. If you don't try, you won't know.
You think so?
When has Paimon ever come up with a... Wait a minute. Paimon can fly.
All of you, come here.
Huh? Xiangli's voice. Quick, let's go see.
This has been newly dug. It would appear our answer is up ahead.
Is that a voice coming from the tunnel?
Compose yourselves. I will lead us in. There is an unusual presence emanating from inside the tunnel. Listen.
The missing miners are here. What are they digging for?
I'm afraid that this whole tunnel is the fruit of their strenuous labor.
That gate. Has it been there all along?
Digging a tunnel to this ancient seal. Had they not been discovered, they would undoubtedly persevere until the gate.
So that seal of theirs. What do we do? We can't hurt them.
Arrive at my doorstep of your own volition. Excellent. Taking revenge for stealing me away will be all the easier.
So, the little girl is your power incarnate. But if you recall, H-Star, this is not how we intended for events to transpire.
Watch out!
Allow me.
You've recovered. How can that...
Focus your efforts, Laura. Is this retribution?
Stabilize. Solidify.
The enraged bird will not absolve you! From rock to dust, sooner or later. Is once not enough? You would forsake me again?
If that is what you choose to believe, so be it. He who bears the weight of memory is destined to shoulder the burden of truth, as it ought to be.
Solidify! Quake! Cowardly insects! Stabilize! Fisher! Stabilize! There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain! Gather! Face me!
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Order guide you. Stabilize. Crumble. Fisher. Cowardly insect!
It's, jury.
Gather!
Adventure time.
Gather! From rock to dust. Sooner or later. Crumble! Gather! Morax! You think you can destroy me? Come, experience an eon of suffering. Gather. Enraged Earth will not absolve you. Solidify!
Let's light it up!
Gather!
Let's light it up!
Fisher!
Bring it on! Let's light it up!
Shifting sands know not the mountain's permanence.
No time to lose. Let's light it up!
There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain!
How? I had only just...
Be crushed!
Solidify!
Morax, 1,000 years after you sealed me underground, you return for the second time.
You should call it by its name, Ashtaha. Fate.
Fate? Fate? So here lies the wisdom of the gods. Destroy all deemed redundant. Enlist tyrants to ravage the wilderness.
No. You have forgotten.
That voice!
Ashtaha.
Huh? Kunjun?
Morax. It's been a while.
You're...
Ashtaha.
During the battle, you imbued us with your power.
Yes. It was all I could manage. Forgive me for concealing the truth, traveler. Allow me to elaborate. I am not Ashtaha the whole, but a fragment. Heaven and earth. Yin and yang.
So there are two Ashtahas?
No, it can't be. That's impossible.
When the seal loosened, your power manifested in this world as a child. That's when it occurred to you. The loosening of the seal constituted an
The audacity! Are you insane?
I was another power awakened with the loosening of the seal. I was barely conscious. I couldn't remember who I was.
I had sensed that something was amiss when you mentioned Dragonfall.
Don't blame yourself. It's been so long.
There would be no harm in it.
You haven't changed. Then allow me. Ashtaha. The memories of rocks do not last long. Erosion ground Ashtaha's consciousness into oblivion. Ashtaha, now incomplete.
What would you expect? It was humanity that attacked the ley lines that sustained me.
This much is true. Which is why you attacked the chasm. Why you waged war against Morax. In the beginning, in order to open up new territory and increase production, erosion made us even more savage. No matter how we struggled, we lost the ability to coexist with humanity. Morax shared with us some of his power to prevent further erosion, and so we became you. And from your will, I emerged. I am your final contract. Witness the promise between Ashtaha and Morax.
No. No!
I am the remnants of Ashtaha's benevolence.
No, no! This is I!
Morax is not an insect.
A lord over insects is nothing but an insect!
You forgot yourself. That which you have forgotten. All powers under heaven, rise and fall of land and sea.
A star appears within the wild. A sun ascends as bright as... jade. Strange. What is this feeling? And all this?
You are spent, and I will soon disappear. In the wilderness, snow falls on a spring day.
No! That isn't true! I don't accept this as fate!
Perhaps it isn't, but it remains an inevitable misfortune.
More axe!
The little girl vanished.
Are you satisfied, Ishtaha?
I had to make amends. So, Morax.
I do.
Well,
as you please.
I never did forget your gift of sight.
I hardly lifted a finger. Think nothing of it.
And yet, you could see.
Your power is nearly spent.
Perceptive as always, my friend.
Shall we get going, you and I?
Surely the pressing matter is still that of the miners trapped outside the seal.
Indeed. Hence the need to get going.
Straight down to business as always. Let's go.
Huh? How did we get here? We need to go back and check on the miners.
So there you are. My men and I found your clues and followed them straight here. We found Mao in a tent at the campsite unconscious. Huh? Young Kun, what?
Nothing. Pay it no mind.
Cave? What happened?
They're exhausted, but not in danger. Don't worry.
Right. Well, thank you, all of you.
So you're taking them back to Liyue Harbor?
That's right.
Can I come with you?
No problem.
We should be calling you Ishtaha.
Not I. Merely this body. Once I'm gone,
You always did have a great admiration for blacksmiths.
Curious how swords and daggers are blind.
Ishtaha, I am no longer the Geo-Archon.
I can sense it.
Today I am just an ordinary citizen of Liyue.
Even you met such a fate.
No matter. If that day comes to pass, Liyue must prepare itself.
And how will Liyue fare without Rex Lapis?
Even without a god above, this remains a nation of men.
All life is shaped and then ground away by the endless flow of time. That's unimportant. You may live forever.
I do not pretend to match your rhetoric when it comes to the subject of a life long lived.
Were it not so, you would have killed me long ago.
You've brought a smile to my face.
That day in the chasm.
A heart of stone is a heart nonetheless.
You chose justice.
The movements of the Earth Dragon can...
Hence, do not forget that I was there with Liyue's founder, old friend, god of contracts.
Thank you, Ishtaha.
My life is at an end.
You're leaving?
If it is fated, Morax, we will meet again.
Yes. Don't be alarmed. He's only asleep.
Wow. That was so weird.
In fact, we have yet to meet the real Kunjun. He was. Centuries may have passed since then.
In our last tale, Rex Lapis was walking alone in the mountains. he heard a remote voice, unlike any other, coming from a crack in the earth.
Most of the ancient geo life forms that live below Liyue are blind, having not seen the sunlight for an age.
The voice was sometimes sad and song-like. Other times it was loud and thunderous. The Lord of Geo searched here and there before finally unearthing a strange stone from the bedrock.
That's how Aishtaha was. I answered his wish and took him above ground.
The Lord of Geo took pity on the rock spirit and carved it into a magnificent work of craftsmanship, a vivid representation of a dragon.
I bestowed him with a pair of eyes to see the world and came to an agreement with him.
With his fingers, he made 2 eyes. Quicker than words could tell, lightning flashed and thunder roared, and a living, breathing dragon soared into the clouds.
I agreed to let him live among the people above ground. But if the day ever came when he brought ruin to order, he would once again be sealed in the dark.
The dragon accompanied the Lord of Geo, fighting campaigns alongside him in the 4 corners of the world. We have a saying to eulogize these events. The crash of a spear brought billowing dust. The mountains and waters made way at the sound. The sight of a dragon bestowed with a touch the promise of rainwater blessing the ground.
A 1,000 years ago, Aishtaha attacked the chasm. During that battle, Dragonfall was born. Aishtaha could sense the stone. Despite being the victor, he was willing to be sealed away. Even I cannot avoid it. The greater the power, the greater the danger a rope personally sealing away an old friend. People abandon and surrender the things they love to pursue the right path. But I was a god of mankind.
You still care a lot about Liyue.
Call it part of my duty. I must thank you both.
No worries.
Oh? About what?
Oh, yeah. Paimon nearly forgot. So, not long ago, we met a guy called Dane. He told us about Conria and the punishment of the gods. That's when we realized that those events were connected to the person we're searching for. Zhongli, you're a god. You've lived through thousands of years of history. Surely you experienced the incident?
I cannot.
Why? You can't even give us a thread of information? This is so important to us.
I understand. But I must apologize.
You mean another past grievance?
It was signed before it all began.
How can you be like that?
You two are friends to me.
Would you be ready to find out?
It appears there are many. They have been, but you are those who come. If you take the same road as that person, there may be.
Get out of here! Out of the way! Yeah. Whoa! Where did that come from? Get out of here! Out of the way! Oh. Adventure time!
Motion to compel. Sometimes the law is compatible with human nature, but sometimes the two conflict. Balancing the two is a discipline in its own right.
Made another handsome sum today. Should I save this money or invest it?
Hanfeng's Ironmongers, here to serve.
A toast to our success.
The situation here seems trickier than I thought.
This weather's got me in the mood for reciting some laws. Let's see. Commercial Law of Leela, Chapter 27, Section 6, Article 3 stipulates that... Wait, what was it? Oh my goodness, I've completely forgotten. What is wrong with me today? Motion to compel. Breath of the flame.
Who's next?
Let's light it up! Huh. Everybody stand!
You can run, but you can't hide.
Boring.
Add...
Adventurer, think you can last a round? Not being honest, that's just plain stupid.
Children, come, come. You've arrived at just the right moment. I've been looking for you.
Oh, what is it, Granny? Need any help?
Oh, no. You've done so much for Liyue Harbor already. I could hardly ask for more. In fact, my old friends and I have been putting our heads together to think of what sort of gift we might give you in return.
A gift? For Paimon?
Oh, child, you are so very modest. Uncommonly so, even. But you mustn't decline this gift. I simply won't allow it. When you traversed my old teapot in search of the cleansing bell, I heard your little friend mention that you often camp out in the wilds. That simply won't do, especially since I imagine you still have a very long journey ahead of you. Fortunately, I have not yet grown so old as to see my subspace creation abilities atrophy. Oh, did my friends never mention that to you? Well then, it is a blessing we old folks once received from Rex Lapis, part of our illumination, if you will. I will not go into too much detail, but subspace creation is the ability to create a small, autonomous pocket world. The teapot that you entered previously was a little trinket created using that ability.
So, in the eyes of an Adeptus, creating a magic teapot world is just child's play, huh?
Oh, indeed, the teapot is nothing to boast of. One such as myself must depart from this realm to create a world of one's own. Rex Lapis, on the other hand, moved mountains and seas. That is what one might call an exercise of true power. But that's enough nostalgia for now. The gift that I have prepared for you just requires a few final materials to add the...
That's right! Finding stuff's what we're good at, after all.
Oh, settle down now, children. There's no need for you to go running hither and thither. I have already found a fleet-footed youngster to prepare what I need. What's more, I doubt that you would know how to find the materials I am searching for. Some of them are very rare indeed these days. Well, for starters, I require some shimmer soil from the banks of Dihua Marsh. Back in the day, it could only be found where the glazed lilies thrived most profusely. You would have to dig downward, following the roots of the glazed lilies, and if you were lucky enough, you just might find a small patch of shimmer soil there. But almost no one has been able to find shimmer soil in this manner since Dihua Marsh came to be the way it is today. Even more difficult to find is smaragdus jadeite, which must be chiseled from the rock of the chasm. Or so it used to be. Ever since the Blackcliff Forge opened for business, they've slowly but surely stripped the mines all but completely bare of it. In any case, smaragdus jadeite is an adepti treasure, and the adeptal power within is not something that most humans can withstand. Extended contact with it is, in fact, harmful to humans. Goodness knows if that child will succeed in finding these items.
Well, since you're an Adeptus, Granny, the person you asked for help, they must be an Adeptus too, right?
Yes. I suppose she does count as an Adeptus.
She counts? How come there are so many Adepti in Liyue Harbor? We seem to bump into them all the time. It feels like even when you go out to eat, you could be sitting next to an Adeptus and never even know it.
Oh, maybe so. Who can say? A fair few of my old friends are rather fond of mundane mortal life, after all.
I'm back, Granny. Oh, I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to do the honors. This child here is Yanfei. She's the one helping run some errands for me. Yanfei, I believe you already heard of the traveler and his traveling companion.
Of course, who hasn't? Much has been written about you in the Millilith's records. You became one of Liyue's most wanted after the Millilith marked you as a suspect following the incident at the Rite of Dissension. After which, you fought off the Millilith at Julian Karst and made contact with the Fatui. Before finally defeating an ancient god together with Granny and her associates, and subsequently being cleared of any and all suspicion by the Chiseng. What a shame. A shame that we didn't meet sooner. If we had, well, I can't say that I would have been able to clear you of suspicion immediately, but it certainly would have been less, embarrassing for you. Allow me to introduce myself once more. Oh, yes, here's my business card. If you haven't...
All right, Yanfei. Oh, you'll have to excuse Yanfei.
Paimon an Adeptus? He mentioned they had me, and once I was all grown...
Well, that's it.
Well, Anyway, let's... The chasm...
Is that yanfei?
I know, Granny, you've...
Whoa.
Commercial consult... Crossel. Snezhnaya and... He mentioned... So, I guess I'll go look for him. Oh, you...
Wow. This...
Buying or not?
Worthless!
Incinerate!
I should open a store.
Hello, Mr.
Oh, good. Very good. All thanks to your advice, Miss Yanfei.
You're too kind. I was simply...
Miss...
Wait!
No, I'm not. The contract. In return, I included a...
Guaranteed gen...
Of course.
In that case...
Oh...
Thanks a lot, Miss...
Oh, whatever shall I... Yes, that's me.
How do you do? My associates and I...
The hairpins. I don't know. I spent so much money on... We now have a big bank. That's what... But now the...
Why does...
Would you...
Hold on.
Huh?
Let me see.
That's right! Yanfei, true!
Right. I finished reading. Furthermore, and given...
Even higher. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
However...
Did you really have to... Whichever way you look...
Except that if we found...
Please. However much... Now that it's...
Yes, legal. So hold on.
What did I feel? My family.
Smooth to the... No, it...
Can't beat the atmosphere here in Liyue.
Ah, Miss Yan. You lost?
I'm sorry.
Mora!
No problem. But it was in fact...
Of course.
All right, understood.
Thank you very...
Looks like a...
Please wait, Miss Church. It's...
Susu?
Miss Yanfei.
No. What I wanted to talk about is, there is a chance that the Orin laid on those hair...
What do you mean?
Obviously not. I'm no advent... I don't know if Granny told you this, but if mere mortals come in... Mr. Chow, did you at any time...
No.
Now that is... If I've deduced correctly, he may...
If that's the case, we should go confront...
Absolutely not. If we were to confront him now, there's no way... And then, after that, he would simply insist... Meanwhile, we would have to look under every stone in Liyue, hoping and...
So vivid that Paimon thinks it might...
Oh, it certainly is. I've seen my fair...
Well then...
Oh, that won't be a problem, but...
Huh? Does there have to be a contract for... It feels like...
These are my formal terms of engagement. Anywhere commissioned, but not bound.
I understand.
No problem. Just sign here, and I'll sign too. And I'll also need your signatures.
This contract has so many pages.
All right, that should do it. My fees are the same as always, and...
I've had to read...
Well then, here's your copy of the contract. I will retain the other copy. Not for now, no. Despite... I don't believe you have been part of an
Miss Yanfei, I have to ask...
Because, as it happens, I'm... Whether he actually made it into an item of... Also, the idea of someone abused... But again, let's not dwell on this. I've got it. If Mr. Crossell had a...
Come and see these rare and precious curios.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Why?
No, not...
A snitch. That was the... He was quite... Why?
Thank you, sir.
heard it's...
A thin layer.
If you must see...
Is that... So, did you find anything? So they...
There's nothing special to it. These two stuff, there may be only a... And...
All right, let's...
But... No...
Unusual act...
Miss Yen.
If you could just...
Yeah.
Then I have...
Of course.
Oh, This document... I wouldn't say...
With this hard evidence...
On the contrary, if you want to make jewelry, you need a professional jewelsmith. Let me think. Jewelry. Aha!
Well, that was...
Because lots of... As you know. But the... As such...
So you have...
Yes, well... You sound surprised. Oh, this has...
Again with that...
Well, that's...
The key here is consumer psychology.
Oh, Miss Yanfei, it's you.
Have no has emerged.
Crosol. The design... This order was on hold for a very long...
Doesn't seem like...
Miss Inksy.
Yes, I'm Mr. Crow... I also kept a copy for my own records. The inlaid...
Thank you, Sinksy.
Sure.
Nothing you need to worry about.
Why is everyone's first reaction...
I believe we have almost...
The weirdo?
Because once we have...
Jewelry's out of stock, but we have some new items.
Leo Lisa
Please, show me your prescription.
Boring!
But no cure for heartache.
My, to what do I owe the pleasure? Though I'm afraid that if you're looking for our little Chi-Chi, she's out gathering herbs. And if it isn't...
No.
Smaragda, the 7, it is abundant. And I suppose...
That is indeed the case.
No trouble it, but Your
So many medicines, but no cure
That
for
Baiju guy is as weird as ever. Is it just Paimon, or does it feel like he was fishing for something back there?
Dr. Baiju's always been like that. Well, we have the evidence we need. Let's go find Mr. Crossell.
Oh, welcome. Please take a seat.
You can't beat the atmosphere here in the U.S.
My friend, I should open. What can I get you?
Miss Yanfei?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Of course, Mr. Cross.
Sure. Wait, what? Me pay her?
Not at all. Now...
Material evidence? I spent a...
Indeed. Only a testimony from an expert witness. This is a process...
Seriously? In any case...
That's an
Well, your claim that my ore is fake is just...
Ugh. Looks like our first...
Hard evidence. Something legally binding. Wait, oh, come on. I meant the backup copy of the document from the minute... Oh, come on. I meant the backup copy...
This document... Of course I'm right. All the evidence...
Well, hang on a moment now. Because, Traveler, would you do the honors? I'm referring to the affidavit signed by Dr. Baiju of...
What?
Smaragdus J. Sustained, Mr. Crossell. No idea I'm afraid. However, don't worry, Mr. Crossell. I trust that you'll give them your full cooperation in their investigations.
What? Wait!
Oh, so you knew? Oh.
Huh? No!
Aren't actually. You do, Mr. Crossell.
Champ, he's seriously
But after I went. That's why I had I kept the real Smaragd. I was worried that someone would see.
Exactly.
I didn't. If word.
All right, let's cut the appeals phase right there.
10 times.
Crossell looks like he could faint any second.
As for me,
20%. That's
even if. However, Miss.
What?
Miss Yanfei, I'll turn this Smaragdus Jadeite over to you. I trust that it will suffice as
Well,
thanks so.
Oh, come on. Well then, that's good. Mr. Crossell, it seems that my client has no further claims against you.
Actually, I could see from if we could join.
Well, that's that. And we've got the Smaragdus Jadeite.
Exactly.
The right solution to the objective of my client, Mr. An Adept. Liyue Harbor is now a city ruled by human. The title of Adept, in any case. Don't you think that the
Paimon can think of someone who would...
Well, since we got what we came...
Why did they have to give me that transfer?
You've returned. How did it go? Were you able to find the Smaragdus Jadeite? Good.
Well, if...
Oh, you.
I'm off then. Bye. Oh, yes, Traveler. Make sure you... I've been...
Come now,
I'm leaving. I'm leaving!
That shot. Yanfei. Leo. All right, then.
Oh, Paimon's so excited!
There we go. Hold it firmly. If you were to take these blueprints with you...
Wait a minute!
Oh.
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
The case before us. Yeah.
will. Oh, wait a second. What is that?
Well, it seems that we have a visitor.
It's a huge finch!
Oh, call me. I suppose.
So you're the...
Mad, you may leave. Your journey may be far. Though it is thus, you may Now, have you any... As long as you have a blueprint, you...
Blueprint?
Yes, these are the blueprints I'm talking about. Go on. Open them up. Just commit then.
Wow! Is that all it takes? Then we could build a whole...
I doubt it. He said this world...
A golden...
I hardly remember myself. Well, let's know. If there's anything you would like to ask, just look for me. Maybe. Maybe.
remind you again. The law can be both a help and a hindrance. Sometimes the law is compatible with human nature, but sometimes the two conflict. Balancing the two is a discipline in its own right. I'll remind you again. The law can be both a help and a hindrance.
Maybe you're not used to the place at the moment. Maybe you're not used. Maybe.
The case before us is a strange and unprecedented one indeed.
Here! No time to lose. I could get used to this.
Motion to compel.
Shouldn't let your guard down. yourself. This is gonna hurt.
The rain stopped. I don't concern myself with the weather.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
All of Tibet.
Didn't keep you waiting, did I? The law can be both a help and a hindrance.
think you can get away?
A new job.
Off with you! You shouldn't let your guard down.
I wasn't done.
Incinerate!
Who's next?
The hunter.
Motion to compel.
Gonna be epic. Let's light it up! Yeah! Huh. Let's light it up! Yeah! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Inadmissible evidence!
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Incinerate!
Disappear! Worthless! Here! Here! Worthless!
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Did something terrible happen again?
The case before us is a strange and unprecedented one indeed.
The rite of parting? Did something terrible happen again?
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Have you heard? The rite of parting.
The rite of parting? Did something terrible happen again?
Sometimes the law is compatible with human nature, but sometimes the two conflict. Balancing the two is a discipline in its own right.
So long.
Have you heard? The rite of parting.
The rite of parting? Did something terrible happen again?
If you ever want to trade...
The rite of parting? Did something terrible happen again?
The case before us is a strange and unprecedented one indeed.
The rite of parting.
The rite of parting? Did something terrible happen again?
Have you heard? The rite of parting.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
The rite of parting? Did something
I'll remind you
terrible happen
again. The law can be both a help and a hindrance.
Have you heard?
Incinerate! Ha! Shia! Ha! Shia! Shia!
The rite of parting?
Quite busy recently. race before us is a strange and unprecedented one indeed.
Incinerate!
I'll remind you again. The law can be both a help and a hindrance. Sometimes the law is compatible with human nature, but sometimes the two conflict. Balancing the two is a discipline in its own right. I'll remind you again. The law can be both a help and a hindrance. Motion to compel. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Yeah. The case before us is a strange and unprecedented one indeed. I'll remind you again. The law can be both a help and a hindrance. The case before us is a strange and unprecedented one indeed. Motion to compel. Boom boom. Incinerate! Sometimes the law is compatible with human nature, but sometimes the two conflict. Balancing the two is a discipline in its own right. Time for your arraignment! Boom boom! I'll remind you again. The law can be both a help and a hindrance. The case before us is a strange and unprecedented one indeed. I'll remind you again. The law can be both a help and a hindrance. Sometimes the law is compatible with human nature, but sometimes the two conflict. Balancing the two is a discipline in its own right. The case before us is a strange and unprecedented one indeed. I'll remind you again. The law can be both a help and a hindrance. The case before us is a strange and... I'll remind you again. The law can be both a help and a hindrance. The case before us is a strange and unprecedented one indeed. I'll remind you again. The law can be both a help and a hindrance. Sometimes the law is compatible with human nature, but sometimes the two conflict. Balancing the two is a discipline in its own right. Incinerate!
Tidal wave. Bring it on.
Boom boom! Indeed.